A pleasant good morning. Welcome to the Tuesday, June 30th, 2026 edition of Mike's Morning Musings. Happy 34th birthday to my son, Peter Violet, 34 years old today. Happy birthday, Tiger. All right, the Boston Red Sox are on a roll. Their first roll of the season. They waited until the midway point of the season to finally get their rear ends in gear and start playing some decent baseball. Despite the fact that they don't have Garrett Crochet, despite the fact that they don't have Roman Anthony and a few other players, they've now won 5 in a row. 4 of them, of course, against the Yankees. 6-3 win last night at Fenway Park. Ranger Suarez was Ranger Suarez. He has been worth every penny that the Red Sox are paying him. Wilson Contreras, same thing, worth every penny the Red Sox are paying him. By the way, they traded 2 pitchers for Wilson Contreras, neither of whom has pitched at all this year. Actually, maybe I take that back. One of them has, but very, very briefly. And that trade looks great. The Sonny Gray trade looks great. The question is, will those guys be on the market come trading deadline time? Well, that's up to the players, because right now, on MLB.com, we go to the Major League standings. The Red Sox are 12 games out of first place. That is pretty much hopeless at this point. But the wild card is where their dreams to make the playoffs lie, because right now in the wild card race, the Red Sox are 4.5 games out. Now, as I mentioned yesterday, 6 teams ahead of them in that race, but the American League is so bad this year that anything is possible. They certainly have the pitching. The pitching has been absolutely marvelous. It's the hitting. If they get just enough hitting, they've got a shot to get back in this and go from being sellers to buyers at the deadline. All right, Jaylen Brown. I haven't really talked much about this whole saga that's been going on. I truly thought that Brad Stevens would pull this off and trade Jaylen Brown and get Giannis. That, as we know, did not happen. Giannis went to Miami, and Jaylen Brown is somewhat butthurt about this. And he has been very active on Twitter the last couple of days, talking about analytics and how he's this and how his father's been involved. Stephen A. Smith is involved. It's just a complicated mess that's completely unnecessary. Jaylen Brown, word of advice, get the hell off Twitter or X. And Brad Stevens, fix this. I don't want to trade Jaylen Brown. I would have for Giannis, but that's it. There's nobody else I want. I don't want anybody else other than Jaylen Brown right now in Boston. Now, Dan Shaughnessy of the Globe over the weekend wrote an interesting column comparing this situation to the 03 situation right after the 03 season, when the Red Sox went hard after Alex Rodriguez and they were going to trade Manny Ramirez and Nomar Garciaparra in a huge deal. And of course, we know that fell apart because the Players Association wouldn't sign off on A-Rod kind of dumbing down his contract to play for the Red Sox. So what happened in 04? Well, Manny Ramirez, Manny being Manny, went off for 44 home runs, 120 plus RBIs, and was Manny. Nomar turned into a little baby. He whined about it, ended up getting hurt, ended up coming back, ended up getting traded. And so here we go with Jaylen Brown and Brad Stevens. Brad Stevens, who is a brilliant, brilliant mind of basketball and a brilliant general manager, got to fix this. You absolutely have got to fix this. I think it is fixable. Bring Jaylen Brown back. The Celtics can make a run at a championship, because I don't think, other than Giannis, I mean, you're not going to get, the Joker or anything like that. Denver's not going to trade him. I don't want Murray here in Boston. He's a good player, but not for Jaylen Brown. Fix this with Jaylen Brown, and let's move on. Stay out of the hot sun, literally. Have a great sports day. Red Sox, Connerly early tonight, 7:10 at Fenway. We'll talk about it tomorrow.